Heard from a shorty, she loved my swag. Dropped to her pad, hit the color, walked up the front door, waited for an answer, rung the bell. Mama told me the police picked her up. I could see from the mom, she going through it. I thank her for the news, come back a few months later and see the good news. Before I get the chance, damn cops pick me up. Why did I take so long to call shorty back? In a year and counting, smell the fresh air. An essence of freedom, ready to smash as soon as I can. So I pull out my date, pull her head back, stick it in her mouth. Little shorty goes to town on my crown, her cream color skin up next to mine.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is another one by SLJ. So hopefully you liked my track there. Obviously, that was a little snippet. It'll be coming out soon enough. I got another one out here. This is a reaction video, and it's called Cheating. So if any of you guys know anybody that's cheating, let them know that it's not okay. Here we go again. Let me start the clip right here so you guys take a sample of this paternity situation.
Are engaged to be married later this month. Mr. Penner, why have you brought your fiance here to our court?
Well, Your Honors, I basically brought my fiancée Brittany to court because I believe she's cheating on me. You know, there's been a lot of strange things going on. I'm finding random text messages in her phone from random numbers. She doesn't come home at night, 4, 5, 6 in the morning. She might show up. It's like the
random numbers. 4, 5 in the morning. It's getting good.
Trust is almost gone in relationship, period.
If you find out she's cheating, then what?
If it comes out that she's lying and she's cheating, I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to pack my bags. Then the Mac is back.
Gone. Let's see that Mac.
The Mac is back.
Oh my God.
Miss Martin,
yes.
What are you here to prove?
I'm here to prove that I am not cheating. Romel is crazy. Like, he's going.
Is he crazy? Or is that just an easy way to say he's not telling the truth because I'm guilty of cheating?
Going through my clothes, my phone, my purse. It has to stop.
So what's it like in terms of the strain on your relationship to have someone accusing you of cheating and just not trusting you?
It's hard because I love this person. If I didn't love him, I wouldn't be marrying him. Like, I don't come home because I work a lot. And when I do work, sometimes I do go out with coworkers, but he's on my back to the point he's driving me crazy.
It's just like we were best friends and now we're the best enemies, you know.
Love gone wrong, friendship, now hatred.
It's the trust issues, you know. She went out and came home at 4 o'clock in the morning, and I'm like, okay, where you been at, you know? And she's like, oh, I'm out with my friends. Came laid out on the couch. So why you didn't come get into bed with me? She's like, well, I just want us to lay out here on the couch and relax. And I found that kind of strange, you know.
Miss Martin, you came home
Yes, ma'am.
at 4 in the morning.
Yes, ma'am.
Where had you been?
I work 12-hour shifts every other day. And one night I decided to go with a couple of girlfriends to have a few drinks. Of
Convenient excuses.
course I had them, but when I came in, my first reaction wasn't to go run to the bedroom. I sat down on the couch and was tired. I went straight to sleep.
So she came home, it was late. Who among us hasn't crashed on the couch at one point or another?
But that's not the only thing.
Okay.
You know, as I tried to pull her close to me, like, baby, come here. I said, man, it smells like latex in here.
He has lost his mind. You know? He's lost.
Latex. Ooh. Smells a little fishy.
And I'm like, she's trying to, like, kind of pulling away from me.
Ooh.
You know?
Okay.
And at that point right then, I'm like, oh, hold on a second. You know, I know what you've been doing. You know, you've been out in these streets.
Okay, wait. Where did you smell latex?
Prowling. She belongs to the streets.
in the air. It was, as she was pulling away, I'm like, what's that smell?
Okay.
Okay.
Your Honor.
Tell me, did you smell like latex?
I work in a nursing home. I wear gloves. Like, what do you mean?
You just came from the bar.
No, ma'am, I went straight from work to
you
there.
telling me you came from
No,
the
sir.
bar
No,
with
sir.
rubber
No,
gloves
sir.
on your hand. What, you about to rob somebody?
No,
Somebody ransacked that box.
man, whatever.
Nah.
You work in a nursing home?
Yes, ma'am.
Have you ever smelled latex on her before?
No.
Are you
never.
crazy?
Never. Never smelled latex on her
You
before.
fuck.
Was there anything else about this particular incident that had you concerned besides the latex smell?
I mean, just the way she pulled away from me. But like to add, my mom always told me don't go in a woman purse because she might have a snake in it and you might get bit. So,
She got the snake, that's for sure.
I didn't listen.
You got a snake in
I
your
got
purse?
bit.
If you go in,
Is that why you told me not to go in your purse all these years? Because you got a snake in there?
I won't say I have a snake in there, but if you go in there and you're not supposed to, something will bite you.
So did you get bit?
Yeah, I
by
got
going in her
bit
purse?
because I found a condom in there.
It was-
Now,
I'm not
mind
gonna
you,
explain
we
that.
have
Not
children.
gonna
We have
explain.
children.
Condom. I mean, do you really need a little bit more proof than that? Wow, that's a good one right there, boy.
I've been using Shopify.
My coworkers can hear him talk from over there, screaming at me.
You know,
Okay,
it's like
so, here's
it's-
the thing.
It's like that country song.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it's hard to kiss the lips at night. They've been chewing your butt out all day.
What country song is that?
Yeah, you never heard that? That's by the Notorious Cherry Bombs. Yeah. It's
Are you
hard,
serious?
It's hard to kiss the lips at night. They've been chewing your butt out all day.
Oh my God. Okay.
I gotta put that one in the memory bank. That's the first one for me.
Here's my question.
Yes, ma'am.
How old was this purse? Because you've been with this man 7 years.
Yes, it was old. Like we just.
So it
start from the
predated
store.
you dating him?
Yeah, I went through a box of old stuff. Like all right, I'm gonna take this. This
That box is definitely now old.
gonna be my work purse. I'm not gonna go buy no other purse just for work. And then as he goes through it, automatically, I'm this, I'm that. You're sleeping with him. That. What?
Okay.
But Miss Martin, the reality
Now we're gonna question his thought process in this whole situation. Like he didn't have reason to believe there's something fishy going on.
is, you can understand
Yeah, I can.
why Mr. Penner is like, hold up.
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Penner, has she cheated in the past that's made you feel the way you feel?
Yes, Your Honor. She cheated in the past. She had this real big party. So a month later, she comes to me, she's like, I'm pregnant. Shortly after that, she says, that night I had sex with somebody and I didn't use protection. I really don't know I don't even know the guy's name.
I just didn't even use protection. No idea who the guy was. I don't know. It's not looking good for this couple right here.
Did you, in fact, step out on him that one night?
Yes, but he said he's telling myself from all the ranting and raving. I cannot catch a break. He's driving me crazy.
So, Mr. Penner, are you hawking her all day, every day?
No, I'm not hawking her, but I do want to know
wouldn't be
the
here.
truth. I don't want to be made out of a fool. If I'm about to get married, I'd be worried about her.
Do you at least see how she feels that you're hawking her all day long, every day?
Yeah, I understand
Take it on the chin, move on, boy. You already know.
that. Yes, sir, I understand it. But she created this.
But
she created
Your
this.
Honor,
Okay, but
Your
two
Honor,
wrongs don't
can I
make a
say-
right.
No, it doesn't.
Your
No,
Honor,
it doesn't.
I made one mistake. I've owned up to it. I've apologized. I've jumped through hoops. But I wouldn't be here if I didn't love that man. Like I want to marry him. We got 2 children. I'm not lying about anything.
Mr. Penner, what other evidence do you have that she's cheating?
Okay, Your Honor. I had a birthday party, and we was having fun. We was out dancing, kicking it. She said, well, I'm ready to go. I said, okay, fine. So I take her to the car. I say, well, give me 5 minutes. Let me go handle something. I'm coming right back. So I come, it took me 5 minutes, came right back. She was gone.
I didn't.
I go home, sit there.
Me home.
Okay. What other reason do you have to believe that Ms. Martin is cheating?
But she's ending up with extra money from out of nowhere. Now,
Showing up cash, buying random stuff, getting stuff. I don't know, man. Too many things are just not going right for you, son.
We never hide our financials from each other. We always know what we both have because, just to be honest, so won't nobody have nothing, no ill feelings. And here of late, she's been coming up with extra money out of nowhere. She has $100 here that she didn't. I'm like, man, where did that come from?
Because I have bonus checks that I don't even tell him about because he will take.
Oh, for real?
That he will take. He takes my money and does whatever he wants. So the bonus checks that I get in between, that goes into my savings account.
Ms. Martin, he started his comment by saying, we share our finances, we tell each other everything so we don't have any issues. And now you're saying, well, I don't really share everything.
And that's why you guys need to open up them bank accounts. Quite honestly, like if you're married and it's a domestic situation like that, you separate those accounts and you're going to see some fishy situations. So I strongly believe if you're going to go full throttle on that, recognize that your money is their money and vice versa. So whoever's a breadwinner in that situation, which 99% of the times is probably going to be the guy. But nowadays, the dynamic's a little different. So definitely check that out.
I didn't share that.
All right. So we've got these allegations that you've made against your fiance. And you said that this relationship, depending on what happens today, is on the line.
Yes, sir. I always go with my gut. My gut never lies to me. I believe it's not lying to me now.
All right. To get to the bottom of this, the court has ordered a polygraph test for Ms. Martin.
They're doing the poly. That's what I'm saying. I'm definitely not for that poly situation, but in this situation, run it.
Ron, would you please escort into the courtroom our license
with anyone?
But after I made that clear to her and asked the question, the lie detector determined that she was being deceptive.
Yep, guilty as a bird.
I knew it.
But you knew, no.
That, I knew
he
it.
knew. He knows. He's been told he knows about this. No.
Okay.
You knew about.
But he's been lying about it she's been lying about it the whole time in court, and now she's trying to pretend like, oh, you knew.
The text message.
No, I didn't know.
Yes, you did.
I didn't know about this now.
Yes, you did.
Okay,
Ms.
wait.
Martin?
Yes,
Hold
sir.
on.
What was it that he knew about?
He went through my phone at the time we was having trouble, and I was engaging in.
They ain't owning up to the fact that she made the mistake. It's one thing making a mistake and owning up to. Another thing is continue the lie all the way to the court date and still keep going forward with that drama.
Text messaging someone, which he knew this person because the name was there, and he went through my Facebook, and I even showed him, so he knows who this person is. Nothing.
There ain't no shame in what you said. There ain't no shame at all. You knew exactly what's up. There's the text messages there. You saw my Facebook. I mean, no shame whatsoever. No guilt in what she did. The lie continues. I mean, wow. This is where we're at in today's society.
went past that besides the texting and the hug, which he knew about.
Mr. Show, sex.
Everybody make mistakes. I'm not.
Yep, I agree with the man. I definitely understand that. But do not continue this charade, boy. All right, well, I don't know about that. You got latex gloves, snakes in the purses, unnatural smell. I don't know. Condoms everywhere. She has a history of cheating. Continues lying. Trust broken. Is he going to continue this? Let's find out.
Perfect myself, and I think we might be able to work it out.
God, beta. All right, man. That was too much for me, literally. I could not see him going through with it. All right. Let's see another one right here. Let's see what we got over here.
Starting an online.
Oh, man.
You may be seated.
Hello, Your Honor.
Hello.
This is a case of Threlkeld versus Threlkeld.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Good day, everyone.
There, Your Honor.
Mr. Threlkeld, you have entered this courtroom with a marriage on the brink of divorce. You state that while you were out of the country serving in the military, your wife paraded around town with other men.
Wow. Out of town, military man. Cannot believe it. Does it surprise me? No. While he's serving our country, taking care of our troops, making sure no one comes in and takes care of us here in our home state, she's out there demolishing that territory that should belong to him. All right, let's see what happens on this one.
And she has admitted to cheating multiple times. You claim you are not sure if you are the father of her third child, 18-month-old Liliana, and have asked the court for a paternity test.
Yes, ma'am.
Paternity tests out of the country multiple times. Wow. It's not looking good for that paternity test, son.
Mrs. Threlkeld, you say you began exotic dancing to make extra money.
Yes,
because Mr. Threlkeld's military salary was inadequate to live on, and that led to a few indiscretions. You argue that Mr. Threlkeld treats your daughter, Liliana, differently than your other children, and are hoping today's DNA results will settle the matter once and.
I could not imagine what that pain that man's going through right now. Seriously. Every time he looks at that little girl, he sees somebody else in her face. That doubt, that worry, that pain. I mean, I felt bad for him, man. Seriously. He's out there protecting us.
For all.
Yes, Your
Let's see
Honor.
what happens.
Now, Mr. Threlkeld, when did you first discover that your wife had been unfaithful?
Actually, ma'am, I was overseas in Afghanistan, and I was at up in the Northeast, and a soldier of mine came up to me and tapped me on the boot and said, "Hey, I need to go outside. We need to talk right now." So earlier on in the day, me and him got into some words, so I thought we were going to, settle it. Well, it turns out his wife and my wife were friends, and she had found out that she was actually stripping as we spoke.
Wow.
We're not together. We had a phone.
Stripping. He was sitting there. He was gonna get in a private scrap with one of the other guys, and he finds out something so much worse. So much worse. Could have been just a little fucking friendly scrap amongst coworkers. And there they find out. Me and my wife and your wife are friends.
Conversation, and he had said, "We're going to get a divorce, and I'll send you the divorce papers." And then we hung up. And let me finish.
What had
Let me
happened was,
finish.
when I was at Fenty, we got in a phone argument, like she said, on Skype, and I told her, "Look, if you're..."
No shame for dancing on that pole. None.
You guys were done.
Yes.
So in other words, these things that he's finding on your Facebook and these indiscretions you're telling him about, this really shouldn't be an issue, because in your mind, you thought your marriage was over.
Messed up as it may be.
Yes.
Because you all had an argument about you stripping and you hung up.
Yes, Your Honor. We hung up and we said it was done because I wanted to do what I wanted to do.
Ma'am.
Let me explain.
Okay, now we're getting to the truth.
Okay.
You wanted to do what you wanted to do.
Exactly.
And why is it that you want?
Absolutely no shame whatsoever.
I couldn't even call her. So I'm sitting there under a streetlight with my army bag on one side and a suitcase on the other.
No, I was waiting in the car for 30 minutes.
Your Honor,
He
actually-
never showed up.
Wait. You waited in the car, so when they called his name, he says no one was there to clap or cheer. Did you hear them call his name?
We weren't at the airport. I was waiting across from his unit where he told me to wait. And I sat there for 30 minutes.
She sat there. He's out of the country. When he comes back, every family goes up to their kids, their wife, gives them a hug. She's not there. I wonder where she was at.
Waiting.
Actually, ma'am, 2 weeks before we came back from overseas, my unit actually sent papers to all the family members back home, giving the exact address and time and who would be there at the time. So it's not like somebody didn't know, or she didn't know where it was at and when it was going to be there. Hell, it was on Channel 5, Channel 8, Channel 7, Channel 14, and 11.
Did she eventually pick you up?
Actually, when she picked me up,
Yes, I did.
she came dressed in her clear hooker shoes and this.
Hooker shoes.
That's one whole outfit?
I think that's a dress is what they call it. I don't know.
Yes.
She's in clear shoes with money still in them.
Oh, my
Okay, that was for decoration.
So you come home, Mr. Threlkeld, and your wife and your family aren't there. But she eventually does pick you up. So you were there at
Yes,
some
Your
point
Honor.
to get him.
Yes, Your Honor.
If you want more episodes of Paternity Court, make sure to subscribe
That was
and
a little much, quite honestly. I don't know. Like, that was a lot. That was a lot to unravel right there. I don't even know where to start. Hooker shoes, not arriving on time, no shame, dancing on the pole, about to get a scrap with the homie, and then, dang, signs she will cheat. Demolishes your relationship, causes trauma, your whole world shifts, psychological damage, worldviews change. Starts smite. It starts small. You flirt more. She goes to social interactions. She does stuff without you. Starts lying to you. No shame. Just can't allow this. I'm sorry. I don't know where we're going here, but paternity court. Actually, this might actually have a little bit more. Let's find out if he is the father.
And now her defense, she starts laughing, saying, "Ha, I knew he was just going to say that. He's just saying that to me."
Wow, laughing at him.
You had papers?
Well, why do we have to have papers to be done? You said it was over.
Because in a marriage,
it's called a divorce.
yeah,
So we were done a few days ago. Just a week ago we were done.
All right. We keep skipping the event or events that led to the conception.
I mean, so.
Yeah, but apparently people.
Wow. Oh, this one's kind of long, actually.
I think it's either annual training or drill.
This marriage?
Yes, Your Honor.
She answered very affirmatively, quickly. How about you, Mr. Threlkel?
I would
Are you
say
interested?
Is he the father?
Our results today were prepared by DNA Diagnostics. In the case of Threlkeld versus Threlkeld, do you want to watch Paternity Court on TV? Go to Paternity.
You had me on the line, man. I was ready for this to go.
Ms. Threlkeld, it seems like you became instantly emotional. Is that relief or is...
All right.
Mr. Threlkeld, you are Liliana's father.
All right. So at least he's the father. At least he's the father. You could wipe that pain off your shoulder and look at your daughter square in the eye and know that that's your baby girl. I'm happy for him. I really am. Cheating's bad. I never agree with it. Don't understand it. If you make a mistake, I mean, that is one thing, but this girl had no shame. No shame whatsoever. Look at that man. Soldier on deck. That's the face of a broken man. And the wife, she knows she was wrong. Look at her. She knew she was wrong. All bad. So is cheating ever okay? Not in my opinion. If you make a mistake, it's one thing, which is bad enough. But when you ain't got no shame in it, you're happy you did it, it just leaves a trail of tears. And there's a lot of signs, so pick them up. Even if you don't want to, even if you don't want to believe it. Nah, don't ignore it. It's a progression towards a betrayal. Is it okay? Never. Should it be allowed? No. My thoughts, it's a cardinal sin. That goes against the most sacred bond of marriage. So in the same way the officers were dismissed from the other occasion, 6-pound town, bicycle train, people need to be held a little bit accountable for certain things. A lot of us are held accountable in a million different ways. Now, the last thing we want to do is allow this kind of shit. Seriously. Now, should you be allowed to keep your job from there? The officers were removed, and I really don't think they should have been, especially since the fact that it was consensual. So if you're a public servant and it's a fireable offense in today's climate, if you're doing it in the workforce and you're stepping out on those bounds, and you know one is married and the other one is married, I don't know. I think marriage is sacred. I really do. So those are just my 2 cents. You guys do with what you will, but I don't think cheating's all right. I really don't. I really, really, really don't. Now, that man was out of the country. She did it multiple times. He had to go to court to find the paternity, and she had no shame. The other guy's finding latex smells, snakes in the purse, condoms found, lying, trust, demolition of morality. End of times, boys and girls. All right, that was SLJ on another reaction. Now you know my thoughts. Tell me yours, and hopefully we get a lot more out here. Let's push this shit. All right, man. You guys have a good one. God bless. And pick up that Bible. Read a little bit of it. Seriously. And let me know what you think. My album singles are going to be coming out soon. So hopefully keep your head out for those. I just wanted to show you guys a little clip. Let me hear this. All right, man. Thank you guys. God bless you guys. And wait for another one. It should come out soon. All right, boys and girls.
Heard from a shorty, she loved my swag. Dropped to her pad, hit the color, walked up the front door, waited for an answer, rung the bell. Mama told me the police picked her up. I could see from the mom, she going through it. I thank her for the news, come back a few months later and see the good news. Before I get the chance, damn cops pick me up. Why did I take so long to call shorty back? In a year and counting, smell the fresh air. And essence of free.